a wife and kid, are you?
That's not what I meant. But if you do insist on...
I'm not paid to talk. If you want something, speak to Zenobia.
Defender of the people.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Zenobia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake. It gets cold out there at night, Mr. Gregorio. My kids will get sick. Please, we'll stay out of your way. We just need a roof.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Look, time is money, and I'm losing both just standing here. Make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you. I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement? My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see.
This man is definitely lying. And he's really hoping you don't pry any further.
Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something. Who do you think you are? Zenobia? People are lining up to break into my property. Do something about it.
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job. Now, please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
Blood comes easy these days.
Let's go.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Watch this. My turn.
survival is all that matters. Time to press ahead. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Ready for another round? Watch this!
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
go time.
Can't even catch my breath.
Smell the blood.
Prevail.
Ready for another round?
No time for mercy. Should mind my step.
Sharp as ever. A word, if I may.
You'll be in a big...
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Sweetness should be shared.
One time we'll make an exception. Start walking right now.
What are you calling this?
Let's get going. Have to keep going.
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me?
A hero at heart. Let's chew the fat.
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns. Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
All right, what now?
I bet I could hit that fancy one right on the nose. Pow!
Can't slow down.
To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not brave, Ben.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
At least here we stand a chance.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
To threaten us. To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. Some peace now.
Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance.
Children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
A trap. Watch it.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Trap. Be cautious.
Trap. Time to dance. Hot foot.
Best avoid that trap.
What a charmer. Huh. This'll be fun.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Time to press ahead.
To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling. To threaten us. To threaten the children.
You see the city? Up on the hill.
If I was a Sharan lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
That'll have to.
Aldarians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere. You and I have nothing more to say to one another. Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
We've got disease. Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. How dare you? There's nothing at all wrong with this city. Or at least, there wasn't before this incursion. There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly, ruins the whole bunch.
About honest citizens.
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Very well.
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
Where am I needed?
The Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Baldurians!
Please.
The flaming fist. You're a true Baldurian, I can tell. You must understand why we need to keep these strayed. Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
Still breathing, despite everything. Never wanted the easy path.
I'm not paid to debate your civilians.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Amazing! Perfect! No notes!
I apologize for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
Good luck. I've been saying that for the past decade.
Look, if I don't remain vigilant, something could happen to poor Biscotti. I'd never forgive myself.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
With farmers, Chris, what are we going to do in the city?
It's touch and go. Some close calls. The cult have claimed every road between Baldur's Gate and Modo. But from what you tell me, I had it easy compared to the rest of you.
She's all right. I'm really worried about Umi.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
We lost. Supplies are short. So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Sorry, Ike. You're no bad.
We made it through hell. Twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
Thinking of trying to get into this barn? Don't. Yeah, I bet. Shoot.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, 'cause I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
We cook, your wife
I'll do it.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
Faster! Can't catch me! Faster!
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Let's see what you've got.
Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
If you want to chat, talk to Nest.
No. Lunch?
I bet that's where he keeps the valuables.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
And I'm sure the men will deal with it.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
We're farmers, Chris. What are we gonna do in the city?
Savages, a lot of them.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Back off! I found these...
Might be worth a look.
Exterminated. Nothing less will do.
Stronger than ever.
And taking their fair shares. Plenty for everyone.
We let emotion cloud our judgment, and it almost doomed us. We need strategy and cool heads.
Should we fortify the camp?
This is it for our people.
Wait for the vampires to strike.
They'll always
What
be
will happen to them?
They spread
I
like
share your
locusts.
fear, but we cannot build.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
You recognize the words. Gur funeral rites. To hear them is rare. The Gur monster hunters are as formidable as they are secretive.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day. We underestimated an enemy, much like I underestimated you and your vampiric companion. Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead, not the undead.
Frey, Vald Iskdurovna. Frey, Vald Iskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned. They could not.
Im orak, nete, krasin, netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No, that shame is mine alone. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel, but this one is new to me. Those who have left us will be celebrated, not mourned. They died well, after all.
As we all hoped to. And this is the one I spoke of, my lady. The stranger I met while hunting the spawn. They killed not only that Fenn's hag, but also the undying General Thorm, if the rumors are true.
2 fine trophies. Perhaps I can interest you in a third. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
Forgive me.
They spread like
locusts. Could not bring our children back.
There is nothing.
Ah, my favorite traveling
What will we do? We cannot rush into their claws again. There are so few of Another defeat will wipe us out.
Strength was never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
As long as we stand together, we can never be truly.
I've got a long
You
road
remember that
ahead.
spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep?
What are we gonna do in the city?
Pretty sure they'll need laborers to shore up the walls, boy.
You're right.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though. At least we got biscotti out that burning barn.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
What's cooking?
A hero at heart. Is that blood? No, never mind. Let's get going. Don't waste a step. Still breathing, despite everything. Softer than a whisper. What path lies before me? Seems simple enough. Keeping quiet. Not a peep.
What's next, I wonder?
Out of sight, out of mind. Waiting with bated breath.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
What? No! I've had so little time.
The gods are watching me.
We're not getting past that checkpoint,
It's a racket.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Send and to serve, they say. Well, I say, here we come.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that check. I'm not scared of the authorities, but it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist, right? There's no point arguing with the guards.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You muttered a bunch of excuses just for us. Deliver my pose, so do it.
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of people. Small way to skin a treasure. We'll find a way into the city. You have my word.
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh? Sorry. I just get so excited doing the best job ever. Yeah, I get to talk to people all day and work for the best damn smith in all of Rivington, Gildro Angliron. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil. Right up the stairs in his workshop. But I wouldn't bother him if I were you. He doesn't like to be disturbed when he's in the zone. Is there anything I can help you with? Maybe a shiny, shiny new blade? I mean, I love what I do. Don't get me wrong. But actually doing something with my hands and all that fire... I'd give anything to do what he does. Oh, God. Don't tell him I said that, will you? I really love my job. Promise. Oh, yay! Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy?
People will help.
If you're a customer, go down to this shop. Otherwise, clear off. Been poking around downstairs, have you? Well, I've got nothing to hide. Those gnomes are victims. They spent years in exile, no forge to call their own, all because of some ancient bloody grudge. The Gondians think they're the only ones fit to swing a hammer round here. They're wrong. One day they'll learn that the hard way. Until that happens, I'll give those iron hands a roof over their heads. Nothing wrong with it. Now clear off. You want anything else? Go to the shop. I've got work to do. Please, keep bothering me. I've no work. Well, the shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do.
Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
It's locked. From the other side. I wonder where it leads.
There's more than one way to skin a trestle.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Scaredy cat. Dan's eat, let alone buy papers to enter the city.
I could pawn my ring.
Back again. Want a dagger? Or a bow? Yep, that's me. On the outside, do you know he's one best smith in Rivington? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil. It's Gildro Angelion, for God's sakes. If...
He's in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
I'm sure that'll never work.
That can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Inside the city.
We need to find a way forward.
When will I...
Wolf! A charming effort, but you can't fool me. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels? It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs, and makes more of a mess. They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
Whatever it takes.
Hi. Yeah, I'm caring for the courier dogs. Mahia's my boss. She's mean, but Dad says she'll toughen me up. She's an educator. She says if somebody doesn't listen, shout louder. And if they still don't listen, fetch the rod.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard. It's the only way to teach him.
The pride of the gate.
What can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail.
Mistress says not to talk to strangers.
Scaredy cat.
I'm under strict orders to speak to no outsiders. I am also forbidden from receiving scratches, scritches, and belly rubs.
Step forward.
Ah, a new face. Something to send? Don't be Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Can't let you in.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet?
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chianfa. State your purpose, ground walker. I don't have all day. Letters? Ah! You mean the top secret communiques attached by the tall one. If they didn't arrive, no doubt they were attached to one of our recent casualties. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. Of course they did. No doubt it was my training gave them the discipline and resolve to stay in the fight. Your reconnaissance is appreciated. This information will be vital in deciding our new strategy. Dismissed!
I brought my own paring knife.
What's on your mind? Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for? Magical. What to do?
I may or I may not. Depends what you have to offer in return. I have very... Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Is that blood? No, never mind. What do we have here? Don't waste a step. One day I'll catch a break.
Well, well, well. Got it.
I've got a long road ahead.
What a charmer.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Wanna dance?
Let's get on with it.
Best be on my way.
Always good to talk, my friend. Sorry, but they're ready and willing.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manip. Tell you what, I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say? Much obliged. Here's your fee. Our little secret. All right.
Something over there.
Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
The boys ready?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Look for refugees.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
They let fighting another horde of...
Don't have the coin to get into the city. Don't have the strength to face another 10 day on the road.
We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out.
We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
I should get back.
You again? Then they're worth more than their weight in gold. You again?
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell?
I should...
If we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell?
Defender of the people.
Stop fretting.
Ever onward. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Whatever it takes.
I'm needed. Where am I needed? What have we here?
I should send you back to the fish pits, oyster boy.
Keeping pace.
I'm still learning. There's so much to...
Woof!
You wouldn't last a day out there.
Just out of view. Blade at the ready. No one stopped me yet. I'm cautious. Can't keep me out. Better not be cursed.
A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Normal service resumed.
Shh! You're
You have my thanks. Your service will...